That's it. No more. We're done.
Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares.
Hey y'all. Well, welcome back to another vlogmas video. I think this is episode 3. Yes, we're in the car again. I feel like every vlogmas episode almost is starting with me in the car, or I'm in the car at some point. But anyways, we are in the car. I am on my way to Target because I had to go pick up some gift wrap, gift bags, all that kind of stuff because it's December now. It's December 2nd and we gotta pack people's Secret Santa birthday and Christmas gifts. So I ordered the stuff that I needed like last night because I just could not be bothered to walk in the store and just walk around the aisles, especially because then I'll buy things that I don't need. So I said drive up, order it is. And I forgot that I had a Target gift card, so I used it for that. But we're headed to Target to go do that. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, my name is Nyla. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You're gonna love it here because everybody loves it here, and that's on period. I don't know why I forgot to say my little intro. Okay, back to what we're doing. So yeah, we're headed to Target, and then it's 11:22 right now. I have a movie reservation. I'm doing like a little mini solo date, I guess, kind of, with myself today. I'm gonna go see Wicked. I think it's at 12:20, so it's 11:23 right now. Thankfully, Target and the movie theater are very close together. So yeah, I'm gonna go see Wicked. I have never seen the musical. However, I am a big fan of The Wizard of Oz. And I've also heard nothing but great things about the play Wicked, and people have also been saying that the movie adaptation that's in theaters right now is really, really good. I love Miss Mocha Grande personally, so I will be going to see that. And if I have time between when I get my pickup order, should they not be taking a long time, it is also technically Cyber Monday, and it's holiday time, so I feel like it might take a little bit longer. But in the event that it doesn't, I'm gonna go to Sephora to go get another gift for somebody before I go to the movies. But if it does take too long, then I'll just go after the movies. So that is the plan. Sorry, we're a little bright right now, so it's very sunny outside. That's what we're doing today. And then what else is supposed to be happening? Oh, I'll show it to y'all when I get home. Part of my desk came, so what they were supposed to deliver on last Wednesday, it came yesterday. Yeah, it came yesterday, so they delivered it. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? When was Thanksgiving? Thursday? Yesterday was Sunday? No, it came on Saturday. So yeah, they finally delivered that part, but that's just like the wood, like tabletop piece. The actual legs and everything else are coming in a separate box. I believe it's supposed to come on Wednesday. Then what else did I want to tell y'all? My work computer is supposed to come today. So I'm hoping that either Wednesday or Thursday I can put my desk together and then just start setting it up. I start work a week from today, which is kind of nuts. We're gonna have a conversation about that too, and how I'm like feeling and stuff. So yeah, but that's really the plans for today, and kind of what I plan to do this week is just set myself up for success and ready to go back to work and all that other good shit. So yeah, anyways, we will chat probably after the movies. Yeah, when I get home, I'll let y'all know, or I'll show y'all what I got, and then we'll probably wrap gifts together, and I'll also let y'all know how I actually liked the movie. So yeah, let me pay attention while I'm driving, and I will talk to you beautiful people at home. Okay, you guys, I am home. I have to wipe my memory card because I think I can record like over like 6 hours worth of footage because I have a larger SD card, but this still has footage on it, I think, from the cruise in September. And that cruise and my cruise from October, those videos were very long because they had a lot of footage. So I gotta wipe the memory card because there's only like 28 minutes left on this one. But anyway, I got home. Wicked was great. I already love Miss Mocha Grande, you know. She did a fantastic job. Love her voice, but Ariana has always been able to belt. Like, she could always like sing, and she was giving like opera-esque when she was like singing some of the songs. She sounded fantastic. Now Miss Cynthia Erivo, you ate that up. You did a good job as Elphaba. She ate that up. So I can't wait to watch part 2 when it comes out, I believe around the same time next year. So yeah, I didn't think it would be in 2 parts, but I guess that makes sense because the actual like play musical is probably very long. So, and to tell the story the way that they want to tell it, it probably made sense to split it into 2 parts. But it was very good. I almost cried twice, but yeah, it was amazing. Also, watching that film and then thinking about the context of the reality that we are living in and are about to be living in due to that man that I don't really want to name on this channel becoming president, the parallels are right there. I know people like to think that books and movies and things of that nature are not political. That is a lie. That is a lie. So I will leave it at that. Anyways, great movie, 10 out of 10, recommend, go see it. So we are at home. We got some packages in the mail. So my MacBook Air came. I wanted to know if this is one of the newer ones or if this is like the M3 or the M2 chip. Guess I'll find out when I take it off, when I open the thing, but it says it has 2024 on the bottom of this, so it might be a newer one. Anyways, we got a MacBook Air for work, so this is what they sent me. And you know what, I'm very happy because all of my jobs have been Windows computers, and as someone who has been a Mac user or an Apple user since, or Mac user, because I've had iPhones and iPods and all those other things like for years, but I didn't get my first MacBook until 2013. So since then I have been a Mac girl. I really don't like Windows computers. Maybe it's the brainwashing, I don't know. I don't like them, and I've always hated having them for work. That low-key sometimes I would work off of my personal laptop, because unless there was something specifically like on their network that I needed access to, then yes, I would use my work computer. But a lot of the times I use my personal computer, especially if I was working from home, because I just like Apple computers better. So I'm so happy that my new job uses MacBooks. Praise God. So they sent me this, and then I was also able to pick out what case I wanted for my computer. So I got like this dusty rose color. She's super pretty. So this came from Amazon. So we have to set up our computer today. Follow the little instructions that the IT guy gave me, so that can be good to go for when I start work next Monday. I think the rest of the setup has to be done like on my first day, but I have to do some stuff before my first day. So we're gonna set this up today. I'm not recording that though. And then I ended up going to Sephora before I went to the movies because I had time. By the time this goes up, yeah, Danielle's birthday will have passed and she will have gotten her gift, so it's fine. She wanted the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, the travel size, so sorry, it's really sunny right here because I'm filming right in front of my window. Yeah, she wanted that, so I got her that. I also have a travel size Lancome perfume that I'm gonna give her. And then I got her 2 of the, hold on, I gotta open it. I got her 2 of the Rhode glazing milks because I believe when I went on her family cruise, I think that was the first time that she tried it, because that's what I use on my skin. It's my toner. Even though it's a little bit of like a thicker milky toner and I have combination skin, I feel like honestly it works really well for my skin. And then I feel like especially if you have normal or drier skin and for like the winter time, this is great, but I use it all year round. I just might double up on my application like during the winter sometimes because my skin gets a tiny bit drier. So I got her 2 of them. 1 bottle lasts you for a long time anyways. I just recently opened up a bottle that I purchased like months ago. So this is what I got for her. And then I also am giving her an Aritzia gift card, but that is being like emailed to her. It was already ordered. They're just not gonna send it until the day of her birthday, which is on Friday. So yeah, that's what I got for her. And then she was my Secret Santa for I have 2 Secret Santa groups. One is with Donna, Lex, Sherb, Britt, Crystal. Is that everybody? Myself. And then I have another one with me, Sherb, and Danielle. So Donna's gifts already came because she was my Secret Santa for that. So, well, one of her gifts came. It's a very pretty bowl from Sur La Table. I'm gonna insert a picture because I don't want to take it out of its packaging because it has styrofoam and stuff, but I did look at the color and I tapped on it to see the quality. Very, very nice. And then another thing that was on her list, you don't have to get more than one thing for your person, but I usually get more than one thing for my person. We do technically have a budget. Do I ever necessarily adhere to it? No. I do what I feel like I want to do. She had these Bombas slippers and they look so comfortable, low-key, because today's Cyber Monday. I'm finna order a pair of these for myself. So I ordered my mom a pair of these too. Hers haven't come yet, but they shipped. Hers are purple because she was saying that she wanted some new slippers, and so that's what I had got for her. And I was gonna order myself a pair too, and then I was like, no, that's not what we're here for, especially because I just bought myself a MacBook. I said, even though they're not super expensive and they were on sale anyways when I bought hers and Donna's, but now that I see them in person, I'm finna buy me a pair. I thought my brother's gift was coming today, but I think it's coming tomorrow or on Wednesday. My mom technically ordered the gift that I was gonna buy for my dad, so because he has sent us both something in a group chat, and he said he wanted pajamas and that he wanted a new some new Apple Watch bands, and she ended up ordering both of the things that I was gonna get. So one of them is gonna be from me when it comes, and one will be from her. So yeah, and then I picked up my Target order. It's just very simple. I got some tissue paper. I got some cute labels. I'm probably gonna end up being the one that wraps all the gifts that are from my mom to like my brother, my dad, whatever. So I got enough like tags and wrapping paper, I think, for all of our stuff. Then I got some cute little like holiday bags. And then I got just these regular small bags, but I still thought that they were like cute and festive. And then we got some wrapping paper. Today is also Crystal's birthday. Her gift bin came though, but since she's out of town right now, she's back home in Barbados. We're all doing Secret Santa, I think like December 17th or something. So that's when I'm gonna give her Christmas present since it's at her house. She had a few things on her list, but I ended up getting her some makeup. I got her the House Labs Lady Gaga foundation and the concealer. If you are looking for like a really good foundation, especially a good full coverage one, that House Labs one, go purchase it. I don't know what they did up there in that lab. They did their big ones. It is a really good foundation. Like, you need to have it in your collection. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's my favorite like foundation that I own. Patrick Ta's right after it, but it is my favorite foundation that I own, especially for like a good full coverage foundation. That is it. So yeah, her gift bin came. We gotta wrap that up. After Devo's present comes, that's my brother, and then my mom's present comes, that's it. No more. We're done. So yeah, anyway, I was gonna set my computer up right now. No, I'm not. I'm gonna eat something, then I'm gonna set up my computer, and then I'm gonna wipe some of the footage off of this camera if I remember, because sometimes I start doing things and I'm like, damn, should have filmed that. So if I remember to turn on the camera when I start packing people's things, we'll do that on camera should I remember. If I happen to do it and I don't remember until I'm done, well, I'll show y'all the finished product. And then yeah, and then obviously we'll hop back on camera for sure when it's time to build the desk. So let me go eat because I do have a little bit of a headache, and we will chat later. Good morning, you guys. I think it's still morning time. No, it's the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. I just finished eating breakfast though. That's probably why I think it's the morning. It's Friday. It's December 6th. And I went to the store this morning to Fresh Market. We had to get some things, just some stuff to re-up on, but then also things that I needed to meal prep some stuff tomorrow. That's going to be a separate vlog about me getting back into a routine and all these things. Because I start work on Monday. Fun employment, I keep telling y'all, fun employment is over. I start work on Monday. I'm a little nervous about it. We're gonna talk about it later. But yeah, I ate breakfast. After I came back, put all the stuff away. I'm gonna meal prep tomorrow. That will be in a different vlog. And then right now, I'm about to make a brown sugar iced latte, and I wanted to show it to y'all. So we're gonna do that. And then I have some Amazon packages coming in today. It's like the last minute stuff for my desk. I do have a decor piece coming for my desk too, but that's probably not gonna get here till after I start work. No big deal. I just needed like the essential things so I could set up my desk between today and tomorrow, because Sunday I'm going to Charlotte to hang out with Danielle and Sharabia for Danielle's birthday because she's in town. So I want to do all my setup stuff between today and tomorrow, as well as like meal prepping, so I don't have to worry about it on Sunday. And then The reason why I haven't set my desk up is because the base of my desk, the legs, still are not here. They were supposed to be delivered on Wednesday. Again, UPS is doing this thing where address information is required because they somehow cannot find my address, which is weird because y'all delivered my chair without any issues. There were other packages delivered yesterday from UPS, no issues. All of a sudden, when it was time for the pieces of my desk to be delivered, now niggas can't find my address. So I had to call them, I had to fix something even though there was nothing to fix, but they added like 4 numbers after my zip code, so I deleted that. So I don't know what's going on their end. Anyways, it's supposed to be delivered today, and if it's not, I already reached out to Branch, and they said if I have any more problems with UPS, hit them up. So don't worry, my stuff better come today, so I can set my desk up because y'all are playing around. So that's why y'all haven't seen the desk set up yet, because the other part of my shit is not here. So the plan is to do all of that today, between today and tomorrow. Mostly set the desk up today and then maybe do like add my monitor, my laptop, all the other shit tomorrow. We'll see how much energy I got today. But if the desk base truly does come today, it says it's almost here. I checked the app. I will plug the camera up so I can record. I still gotta delete footage off of here because I didn't do it the other day because I forgot. And we only got 15 minutes of recording time left. Anyways, I'm gonna stop my rambling. We're gonna make our coffee and then we will come back on camera when it's time to put my desk together. Aquarius made this.
White diamonds, 2 a.m. she ballin'. She said, got the stomach in her comments. What school you went to? God in a content. Westchester, King, True, Blue, Compton. No, but that dog, give me that's on top. All my kids are single. Have you ever took a fade and ran? We move back to back. Oh, you haven't? Then shut the fuck up and keep it wrapped. I'm from the land. Don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10. Am I tripping? Yes, I am. Meditate over some money. I see Franklin, I find man. I'm from the land. Don't say you hate LA, but live in LA and pretend. My neck on Tarantino, Alejandro Fraile. Just know you took the same part of you.
Hello guys, we are in the office. Danielle's also on FaceTime with me, but she's at the mall right now.
Hi vlog, it's me. I can't wait to see you guys in person. I can't tell you where I'm shopping at because I'm big canceled. But, you know, I'm having a blast. And I just want to check in, build your Nye. Oh, I also have a January surprise for you. That's it. Enough of the preview.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Bye.
My stuff came. Now we can put everything together. Also, I got some stuff from Amazon today too. Okay, I got this stand because it's elevated and I can put my monitor on top of this, and then it has little spaces so I can like put the keyboard under. I can put some books or my notepad in here. So that's what this is. And do you want me to save these or trash these boxes?
Trash those boxes.
Okay. This is also for my desk. I think this is, yeah, this is a acrylic case. So I can put my pens in here, highlighters, all that great stuff. Got my favorite gel pens. I also have some highlighters too. And then this, I won't open it until I set my desk up, but this is a pad, like a desk pad. And this is also great because I have a mouse, which means I didn't have to get a separate mouse pad. It will work on this. So that is what all of this stuff is. Let's get to being Nye the Builder instead of Bob the Builder. Hello, you guys. It is the next day. It is Saturday. We are in the office. So I set my desk up yesterday. It was kind of an all-day process. What time did my desk get delivered? I feel like at like 2 or 3 something. I would say by the time I finished setting it up, making sure I plugged everything in, ran the wires through the little thing in my desk, organized some stuff, I feel like I probably was done like around 5, and then I was in here answering emails and also doing a few edits on this vlog, and then I started cooking at like 6, and then I was in here doing more editing. But yeah, so I probably finished setting like the entirety of everything up like by 5. So yeah, the desk really wasn't that bad to set up. I also programmed it, so right now it's at its sitting preset, but I did program it to have a standing one. So I just hit 2. Oh yeah, I'm glad I fixed that wire. So yeah, it's not hitting the shutter anymore. Perfect. So now we are at the standing height that I feel like is comfortable enough for me to like type and like do what I want to do. And now I press 1 and it's gonna go back down to my sitting height, and I love that. So yeah, very, very cool. Also, this chair is pretty comfortable. I sat in it for a few hours yesterday editing, so obviously this is like my place that I'm working because I work from home, but I think it's also nice that I'm going to be using this space to also edit videos, because now it creates a separation. Not that like creating content is like work, but sometimes, I've said this before, I don't be wanting to edit in my bed. I want to edit in a designated room. And so now his office has become my office. Let me do a little, I mean, I showed it to y'all, but since I'm sitting at my desk now, I can show you everything. This is my work laptop. It's a MacBook Air. The case is from Amazon. I picked out this color. They let me pick what color I wanted. And then this laptop holder, I believe, is also from Amazon. They sent it to me, but they meaning my job, but I'm pretty sure this is from Amazon. This riser is from Amazon. This I bought myself because even though like the monitor is a little raised, I still felt like I could benefit from it being elevated, because your line of sight is like, this just is better for like when you're working. So that's why I got this to raise the monitor, the Magic Keyboard, and the mouse. They got that for me. So I have it stored under here when I'm not using it. This little USB-C adapter hub, they got that for me as well. I have the HDMI cord that came with the monitor plugged into here, so I can use this as like my main monitor, especially because the screen is really big. So if I needed to like have like multiple windows open, I could definitely do that. Over here, this, let me move my coffee, this little acrylic case, this is also from Amazon. It's holding my pens, my highlighters, some Sharpies, and a pair of, or is it a pair of scissors? Some scissors. These are gel pens. They're my favorite. I also like these highlighters, especially because then I can see when they're about to run out. And then these are some Sharpies that I already had, and these scissors I already had. This lamp, I have one of these. It's in my room, it's in a box, but this is the one that was on my dad's desk. But considering he is retired, and he was like, you can just use it, you don't have to take the other one out the box. So yeah, this is my personal MacBook. This is my new MacBook Pro, and then this is that mat that I was telling you guys that I had gotten from Amazon. So I put the keyboard and the mouse on here, and the mouse functions perfectly fine on here. So that is my desk. Also, since y'all have seen a glimpse of this, I actually made this for my mom like when I was in college. Fun fact, I used to have a little Etsy page, and I would make these little letters and also canvases for people. So I had made this for my mom. And then Skipper is down here chilling with me in the office. But that is our little office tour. I'm glad the other side across from me, that's my dad's desk. And then over here is just like a little media cabinet. There's a TV on here, and then there's a printer back there. So Y'all don't care about all that. So yeah, it's my little desk, little corner of the office tour. So yeah, we are set to go for Monday. And yeah, I am excited a little bit. I'm excited because like this job is like something in terms of like skill set needed. It's program project management based focus, but in terms of like the projects and day-to-day activities for the projects that I'm going to be overseeing, the context of those projects are different from what I've been doing the past few years. And so that's kind of exciting, but I'm also admittedly very nervous about my job just because it is different. So I was thinking about making this a separate video. I'll probably touch on it in another video that me and Danielle kind of want to do, talking about like our path in our careers, like since getting our MPH, like it's 2024. So it's been over 3 years now. Next year will be 4. That's nuts. And things like that. But initially, so like when I left my job in Burlington, or when I was contemplating leaving that job before I had put in my resignation, then I ended up, moving to Minneapolis a little bit later after that, and I started a job there. I was job hunting. I was thinking about pivoting and transitioning out of the work that I was doing, not because I don't care about equity work and all these different things. I just felt like I was going to like burn out, and I feel like it happened in both of my jobs. And I was just like, I don't know if this is something that I want to do long term. So I was considering like pivoting out of that work. I ended up going right back into it in my role in Minneapolis as a program manager, managing equity projects within our portfolio program. So then when I kind of realized that that job as well in Minneapolis probably wasn't the best fit for me, and I was starting to have thoughts again about like, I don't know if this is what I want to do like long term, like professionally in terms of equity work. Not because I don't care about it. I just think it's very draining, and I also think it's very difficult doing that work within systems when I already don't fully believe in working within systems, because the system is not broken and I think it needs to be burned down and replaced. That could be a whole separate conversation. We're not going to have it on this platform. But yeah, I was just like, I just don't know, and I think I want to transition out of it. So like transfer my program project management skill set into managing other types of projects that are not within this space. And I was having a lot of self-doubt when I was doing my job hunting process, and I would go back and forth between applying for some jobs like that, but then I would get like rejected from them and stuff like that, and then I was also still applying to like equity-based roles, whether it was DEI, public health / health equity, racial equity, that kind of stuff, because that is what my experience is in. That's what my subject matter expertise is in. And so I feel like I was doing a lot of like back and forth. I would always still apply to equity-based jobs because that is like my bread and butter. But then I was like, if another job like that was program project management based sounded interesting and I felt like I met what they were looking for, I would apply. A lot of the jobs I did get interviews for were like still like equity based, whether it was a program manager role, project manager role, a strategist type of role. Like that's what I was getting interviews for, and I think that's why I kept applying to those kinds of jobs. And I was making it through multiple rounds of interviews too, which the whole interviewing process is annoying. But there was actually one job that I did interview for that is actually very similar. I didn't get it, and I did like 3 rounds of interviews for that job. I didn't end up getting it, but that role is very similar to my new job. It's just a different company. So yeah. And then there was another job that I interviewed for. I bombed that final interview because my nerves really got the best of me and I was so pissed at myself. That wasn't equity focused. It was a project lead role. It was in like the biotech industry. I was like really pissed about that. It was like the same week I moved into my last apartments when I did the final interview, and I was so pissed. Anyways, I kept saying I wanted to pivot for a while. I kind of like just gave up though on like applying to like just regular program project management roles that had nothing to do with what I was used to doing. I was just like, we're just gonna apply for equity jobs. I also ended up opening my search so I didn't limit myself, and just because of how the work landscape is, I was mostly applying to like remote positions, so then I decided to open it to like hybrid and in-office positions. Even though I don't want to be in anybody's office, I just don't see the point. Like if I have to occasionally travel to the office or be there like once a month, I'll even give you like 1 to 2 times a week. Like I could do it, but to be there like 5 days a week, I have no interest in that. For what? Like I've been working basically remote since 2020. So even when I was living in Minneapolis, I mostly worked remote. So I just don't see the point in being in anybody's office. I don't think a lot of our jobs require us to like be in the office. The only reason niggas want us in the office is because they got rent to pay for them buildings. That sounds like a personal problem. I don't want to be there. But because I feel like I needed to open up my pool, and because the bitch needed a job, it was like, okay, we're not just gonna apply to remote roles, we're gonna open it up. But I was still even then like, we're just gonna focus on equity stuff, just because I felt like I was getting, not I felt like I was getting rejected from these other like program project manager roles. But then also I don't think I fully like believed in myself to like keep going and know that like if you want to pivot, you can pivot. You might have to do a little extra work or figure out how to better explain your experience and transfer it to another field. But I don't think I had enough confidence in myself like at the time, which is why I defaulted to applying to the jobs that I did. And so I think that that may have also played into like why my job search took longer, between that and also initially only replying to remote jobs. But then also I feel like, to be honest, especially in this job economy, if you're someone who's looking for a job, or in the job market rather, and you're someone who's looking for a job right now, I really do think right now it is just about like timing and luck, to be very transparent. I don't think it has, because I think a lot of people who are applying to jobs right now, myself included, we are very qualified people, we are degreed up. Like I don't think that's the problem. I think it really is a timing issue. When it's your time, it's your time. And my job that I currently have now, I did apply for it, but I only applied for it after I was reached out to the recruiter from the company on LinkedIn. And what's funny is I had just adjusted some of the job titles that I was like looking for, that only like recruiters can see on the back end of LinkedIn. When you say that you're looking for a job, I didn't have my banner up. It was more of an ego thing. Yeah, I just didn't want to do that. Maybe that would have helped out my job search. But then again, also there were people who I am connected to on LinkedIn and that I know in my personal life that knew I was looking for a job. So I just don't care to like blast myself out on like a social media platform. And it just feels desperate. And I don't know why it feels like that, but it does feel like that. But again, still, I feel like things happened the way that they were supposed to, so whatever. She reached out to me on LinkedIn, and I read that job description like 3 times before I actually like decided to apply, because I really wasn't. I was very like stuck in my head, and I was like, I'm reading this and I feel like I can do it, but I don't think I was doubting myself a lot. And I was like, I just don't know. And this is also like very different from what I am used to doing in terms of the types of projects and the field and the domain. And it would be a lot of new stuff to learn, although I love to learn new things. So that would be like great for me, like in terms of growth and development. But I think I was going through like a lot of self-doubt. And so initially I wasn't going to apply for the job. Then I decided to apply for the job. Once I applied, because she had sent it to me, and like the message was along the lines of, based on like your profile, you might be a good fit for this role. But if you don't think that you are, or you're not looking right now or whatever, like if you know somebody that might be interested, like share the job with them. I responded like, I'll look over the thing, and if I decide to apply, like I'll apply. But if I don't, but I know somebody who might be a good fit for this role, I'll definitely send them your way. After reading it like 3 times, I decided to apply. I think the same day that I applied, or maybe the day after, I got another message from the same recruiter on LinkedIn, and she said that she got my application. She was passing my resume along to the hiring managers to see if they wanted to start like the interview process. And then I think literally that same day that she sent me that message, I got an email from her to schedule like basically it's technically a screening, but to schedule my first interview, and it was going to be with her. This was right before I was about to go on my family cruise in October. That looks tacky. That looks tacky. Tacky my ass. Tacky my ass. All right, my dad was putting up extra Christmas decorations, and I didn't like where he was trying to add some stuff. I felt like it was making it look tacky, so sorry. What was I saying? I think she had emailed me like about a week or a few days before. I want to say it was probably like about a week before I was supposed to leave for my cruise. Actually, let's not lie. I can tell y'all right now. Let us not lie. It was a day before. Okay. Because I had gotten the message on LinkedIn on October 15th. My cruise left. When did we leave for that cruise? We left to Charlotte on the 17th, and then we flew to Miami on the 18th, got on the boat on the 19th. So yeah, I got the message on LinkedIn on the 15th. I got a response on the 16th, and then the next day I got the email to schedule the interview. We confirmed it. She actually wanted to interview me a lot sooner, but because I was about to go on the cruise, I didn't want to do that because one, I get nervous for interviews, so I just like to prep. And that was the other thing that was bothering me during my whole job search, because I was like, I'm really doing a lot. Like, what is going on? But anyways, like, I wanted to prep, and even though I had internet on the boat and the internet was actually pretty good, I just didn't want to risk potentially the call dropping or something. And I also don't want to interview while I'm on vacation. So I was like, I'm going to be out the country, but I can interview like when I come back. So I came back on a Sunday. In my first interview, she told me that honestly, she feels like I should move to the next phase and the hiring manager should interview me. So don't be surprised if you get a call from me like the next day, because they usually take my advice. So if you get a call the next day, or you get a call like by Friday, it'll probably be to schedule the second round of interviews, so the interviews with the hiring manager. And so if you make it to the hiring manager interview, like, they already believe you can do the job. It's just about selling it, really. And so I didn't hear nothing Thursday, which was the 24th. 25th, Friday morning, I got an email, but I didn't see it yet, but I did get a text from somebody else in HR from the company, and to let me know that they had sent me an email. And I was like, okay, cool, let me look at it. They wanted to schedule my interview for that same fucking day. So I did my second interview that Friday, like in the afternoon, with the hiring manager. 30 minutes probably after that interview, I got another email from HR. They said, you made it to the final interview. That was going to be the following Wednesday on the 30th. And I had to do a presentation for that. I had to submit it like the day before my interview and all that stuff. Did my interview on Wednesday. 30 minutes after I did that interview, got another email from HR. They were like, that went really well, and the hiring team, they want your references. So I had to send them 3 references. They finished my reference checks basically by that Friday. Got another email from HR. They wanted to set up a meeting with me for the following Wednesday. So that was November 6th, right? Ooh, sorry, my days are messed up. Okay, go back. First interview was October 30th. Second interview was November 2nd. No, November 1st. Third interview was November 6th. Sorry. And then November 13th is when because they had done my phone screenings, my reference checks already. the 13th is when they had scheduled the call that they wanted to talk to me, and I was like, please be a job offer, because why would they want to set up a call to sit here and tell me that I didn't get the job after doing my reference checks? All my references called me after they did my reference checks and said that they seemed very excited about you, and all these other things. So November 13th rolls around. That call was in the afternoon. I had just did an interview for another job, final interview for another job that Monday, that same week, so the 11th. And on the 13th, I got the job offer for now my new job. And then on the 14th, I got a job offer for that other job that I interviewed on Monday. But I am glad that I accepted the role that I accepted, because one, full-time, both jobs were remote, but this one is full-time. The other one was part-time because it was on like a contract basis. Basically, it was a contract role. Also, that job, not that I wouldn't have learned some things, of course I would have. I feel like I've gotten something out of every job that I have, but I also think that I could have done it in my sleep. It was another like equity-based focused job. This one is not, while the company values that, all that great stuff. And I still bring that lens into whatever I do just because it's what I care about. It's also what I'm trained to do, so whatever. But like, this job is completely different and provides like a very huge like learning opportunity for me, and I see space to grow. I also see space to grow professionally. Also, the company really invests in professional development for their employees, which I feel it's something that was lacking in my previous job. So I'm happy with the decision that I made, because circling back to what I was saying at the beginning of this video, I had been saying for a while, I think I want to pivot. I have the transferable skill set. I just want to pivot out of what I have been doing the past few years, and I was finally able to do it when the right opportunity presented itself. And so yeah, that whole process of me getting my job basically took like 2 weeks. And with how fast it was moving, I was like feeling really good about it. I was like, yeah, we finna have a job. But I also didn't want to get my hopes up, because there had been other jobs that I made it through multiple rounds for, even to the end, for I think like 1 or 2 of them. And I thought I was gonna get those jobs. Actually, yeah, for 2 of them, because one of them I flew to DC for, and that was the final interview. And I thought I was gonna get job offers for those 2 jobs, and then that didn't happen. And I was like pissed. The other thing that pissed me off, so for the first job that I made it all the way to the end and didn't get the job, I was upset. And then they reposted the job. I was pissed. And then for the job in DC, I was upset because like I flew all the way there for the final round, and then like you asked for my references, which is normally like a good sign. But then when I was on my first cruise in September, I found out from my references that they never even called them or reached out to them. And then the day after my references told me that, I got a rejection email from the hiring manager, and that was just like really annoying to me, because why would you, I don't know, I just felt like it was a waste of my time. That job in particular was basically my same job in Minneapolis, just within different local government, a different municipality. And again, I have been saying I want to pivot. I want to get out of doing this work. So I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like, I didn't get that job. I didn't get other jobs for a reason. You said you wanted to work remote, you got a remote job. You said you wanted to pivot out of what you were doing, and to be able to grow more professionally, especially as it pertains to your program and project management skill set. I'm getting to do that. So like, the things that I wanted at the beginning of my job search, even from when I was transitioning from my Burlington job to my Minneapolis job, but then for real, like job hunting, since I knew like, yeah, I don't want to stay in Minneapolis. So really, because I told you guys, I have been job hunting for almost 2 years, interviewing for a little over a year, but looking for a job for almost 2 years. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to, but I feel like we got on this tangent because I was talking about me like being kind of like nervous for this job, and I just think it's because it's like new. I think for all of my jobs, I have probably felt a little nervous on like the first day, but like after a while of doing the same thing, like yeah, you might be a little nervous because it's a new like company or whatever, but like it's what you normally do. So like, you know what I'm saying? And this is like new and different. And so I am a little nervous about it, and I told Danielle this. I was like, I feel like I'm having a little bit of like imposter syndrome, but obviously I sold myself well and I got the job. And if they didn't think that I could do the job, I don't think that they would have hired me for it. And I know that I'm capable of doing the job. It's just different from what I've been doing. And so that is the part that scares me. But I also wanted different. And so like, it's time to make some shit shake. And we are going to be okay. So I'm excited but nervous, but it's going to be fine. Anyways, plans for today, which y'all are not going to see in this video. I actually need to do some planning before I decide to film, but it's going to be in a separate video about me getting back into a routine now that I will be working again. So that means going back to meal prepping, which I have plans tomorrow, so that's why I'm going to meal prep today. Although some of the meal prep is going to be done tomorrow too, but like my dinner is going to get my dinner, my breakfast will get meal prepped today. My lunch, because I only have to cook the salmon and that doesn't take that long in the air fryer, that I'll probably do tomorrow morning, or I can even do it when I come back from Charlotte, but I'll probably do it in the morning because salmon don't take that long to cook. I'm going to have that with like a salad for lunch. So I just quite literally only need to make the salmon, but all of that is going to be in a separate video along with like my first day of like work. So that will be in a separate video, getting back into a routine. But that is the plans for today. I've been rambling for 33 minutes, which is nuts. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I will chat to y'all later. We'll talk tomorrow when we are on the way to Charlotte to see Danielle and Sherb. I am badly backlit where I'm at in my car. I just parked. I'm in Charlotte. I'm headed to Patty Wax. It was a bitch finding parking. I'm glad I left early. I don't even know if technically I should be parking here, but other cars are parked here. I don't know. Crossing my fingers my car does not get towed. But yeah, I'm about to go into Patty Wax with Sherb and Danielle, and then we're going to Hawkers after. So I will take y'all with me, of course. Bye.
So birds evenly compared to this one's a little bit thinner. The bottom definitely on the warm and spicier side.
Oh my God.
I recommend small.
Santos. All of my bitches got friends. Yeah. All of my bitches got friends. And they bad, so we're good. It's enough for a click. Word. All of my bitches got friends. You don't need to pick. No. All of my bitches got friends. Yeah. All of my bitches got friends. And they bad, so we're good. It's enough for a clip.
Waiting for your... Can you like do your eyes normal? You can never be a normal person. Hi vlog, it's your girl Aaliyah. I'm just playing. My little sister. Oh, you guys know Kendall. Kendall said I look like Aaliyah because I got a side part. Ain't nobody had a side part. Take this out. Never mind. Don't include this part. Don't include this part. I just wanted to say hi. As the newest initiate to Hag Hive, I am just so grateful to be where I am in life, you know, to have such good friends. Yeah. That's why I can't read people's cards, because I'll cry.
I don't think you're gonna cry when you read my card.
All of my bitches got friends. You don't need to pick. No. All of my bitches got...
Hey y'all, I'm back home from Charlotte. Ignore my hair. I'm about to like wrap it or do bantu knots or put the heatless curlers in because I think I figured out the right way to do it. But look at my candle that I made at the place. So cute. It was a very fun experience. I've never done something like that before, but I've also always wanted to do like a little candle making class. But yeah, I put it on my desk. I want to hop on the camera real quick. I had really fun with Danielle and Sherb. Yeah, we gotta do this hair. I had a really good time with Danielle and Sherb, and now I got home at a reasonable time. It's like, what, probably almost 6:30, if it's not 6:30 already. Got home at a reasonable time because bitches gotta go to work tomorrow, even though I'm just, you know, going right there to the office. Bitches gotta work tomorrow. So yeah, I'm coming on the vlog to close it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Per usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the family. You're gonna love it here because everybody loves a hair and salon. Period. Poo. So yeah, love you guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.